Mach mal, AJ. Seen a annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yeah. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Alle meine Freunde ungefähr. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. Nani? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ja, ich werde jetzt keine Anime-Shouts nachmachen. Ah, wo ist meine Cam? Ups, das so. Nicht aufgepasst. Ohio. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Danke fürs Vorlesen, Arlen. So kann ich nebenbei arbeiten. Ich bin immer für dich da, Bro. Kein Problem. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, AJ. Ich bin mein eigener. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you want to. Leute, chill, chill. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together, make our way to school. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass es der einzige Moment war, wo ich mich zum Affen machen kann in diesem Spiel. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute. Devo, also noch nie von Doki Doki gehört. Doki ist Phänomen gewesen vor ein paar Jahren. Aber ich hab's nie gezockt, ich wollte Peace Instantly Love Anime Love. Bro, hast du nicht zugehört in der Story? Wir kennen uns schon lange, wir kennen uns schon seit unserer Kindheit. By the way, AJ, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Ich frage mich, ob ich den Doki Doki Literature Club folge. I told you already, I'm real. Nein, warte, jetzt bin ich. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Soll ich vorbeikommen, um die Soundeffekte zu machen, Ubu? Richtig High Production, ich habe meinen eigenen Voice Actor. Ja, Hauptsache 5 Viewer, aber eigene Voice Actor. Sorry likes to worry a little much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free times on games and anime. Ja, Mosi, ne? Das klingt nach uns. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Das ist ein bisschen real, das Spiel. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need. Digga, was? A need? Digga, die benutzen hier Wörter. Habe ich nicht erwartet. In a few years, because you're not used to the real one. Need, falls das einer nicht weiß, ist also diese klassischen Neckbeard-Incels, die halt nur zu Hause in Mamas Keller rumhängen mit 35, so. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few call-offs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'd try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even as she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Die Mucke ist übelst dabei, Alter. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Ist schon relatable, also schon Schulflashbacks. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Digga. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Digga. Als ob's nach mir geschrieben ist, Mann. Mini! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Ja, ich kann kein lesen. Literature. Dann kommt der Forsen-Sub mit den questionable Emotes rein, Alter. Ja, mal, RP, Digga. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Smart, Digga. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an nerd or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marked... Leute, ihr müsst... Stay with me. Ich weiß, es ist nicht die Art Game. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow... für ein Cupcake würde ich aber auch mitgehen. Und meine Literatur ist jetzt auch nicht so schlimm. Across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Jetzt könnt ihr euch alle, glaube ich, ein Waifu aussuchen. Also sucht sich jeder eins aus. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Was macht ihr hier drin, dass ich da nicht sein darf? Ah, AJ, what a nice surprise. Girl 1 ist geil. Okay. Tun wir jetzt mal alle so, als ob die nicht alle so 15 sind, ne? Ich habe gerade erst gelesen, dass Mosi mich Ahlenkun genannt hat. Ahlenkun, boyo! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Hot dang! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. This is, yeah, safe, girl 1. Lila Haare sind immer die cleveren oder die bösen in den Spielen. Oder Animes. Nicht, dass ich Animes schaue. Cringe. Weeps. Weeps are disgusting. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Monika sagt mir was, über Reddit oder was auch immer. That's right. It's great to see you again, AJ. Monika smiles sweetly. Does she breathe though? We do know each other well. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful and athletic. Tony, kannst du den Raum verlassen? I don't want to make this weird for you. Basically completely out of my league. Keep your chin up, king. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Die ist wie die eine von Psyche. Vergessen, wie sie heißt. Diese blauhaarige. Come sit down, AJ. We made room for... Was ist das, Psyche? We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Muss ich jetzt entscheiden, indem ich sitze? I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, ich hab schon überlegt, bei dem wenn ich mich sitze. Natsuki probably much, als ob sie das nicht kennt. Was nicht kennt? Natsuki probably... Achso, sie hat Doki Doki gespielt, tatsächlich. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Tada! What? Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's the most weep shit I've heard in a while. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, that's the most weep shit I've heard in a while. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Kukumi, yeah. Yeah, Kukumi is too. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? Not that I like you or anything, Baka. I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, you know, yeah. Big chopper. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Dass ich es immer weird mache? Achso. Ja. Ah, nee. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front... Hey Jungs, wer einer aus der Gruppe in die Gruppe posten will, vielleicht wollen die anderen auch sehen, wie ich mich hier zum Affen mache. Vielleicht könnte es ja so eine Underwater Squad Aktivität werden. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this class? Das ist echt kinda weird. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Ich will da nicht rein, ich will nur mit den Girls abhängen. Cupcakes and girls. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Ich hol Niki, der flamet dich. Perfekt. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, true. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Damn, girl. Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stay out of the politics around the major club. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity is how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Die ist so richtig so Vorbild. Monika is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Kannst du aufhören zu reden? It makes two events like the festival much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Ich mach das gut, finde ich. Ich bin schon zufrieden. Ich könnte auch das Voice Acting machen. Vielleicht nicht von 14-jährigen japanischen Schulmädchen, aber hey. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Lies einfach ein Buch. So AJ, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Naja, One Piece hat 4.000, 6.000 Chapter gefühlt. Das sind, glaube ich, nur 1000, aber egal. Man liest genug. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Hier ist Simp, though. Die lila Olle liest safe Dostoevsky. Er fällt gleich das Kommunist Manifesto aus der Tasche. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Here, mad Simp. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of your teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build on deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ich lese Harry Potter, ich bin was Besonderes. Level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. Du musst dich schon anstrengen, wenn du hier was reißen willst. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum. Ich hab It im Kino gesehen. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Wo bin ich denn hier? Das ist mein neuer Anime-Stream. Wir spielen hier jetzt nur noch Dating-Simulationen aus Japan. Hab gemerkt, dass es einfach besser bei der Community ankommt. Und deswegen ist es jetzt leider so. Ich meinte zum Glück. Ja, danach schauen wir eine Folge ReZero. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with her. Habe ich schon gesagt. Alle macht es wieder weird dann. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you... Witchamp. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think, it takes me to another world, and I really can't put it down. Okay, cool. Niki, bleib einfach dabei, du machst doch eh grad nichts. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh shit. Ich will nur den Chat ein bisschen verschieben, dass ich ihn besser lesen kann. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write up cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Warte, Yuri, Monika... Man kann die Maus sehen, ne? Natsuki. Yuri, Monika, Natsuki. Okay. Good. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes are your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Ich ändere die Stimme von meinem Charakter, habe ich glaube ich schon 7 Mal geändert. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Shut up. Ich fühle mit den Charakteren. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is right. Shut the fuck up, Yuri, Alter. Die tut's hier, als wäre sie fucking Stephen King, Alter. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your Jeez, Alter. Okay, sorry. Ja, wollte gerade sagen, Alter. Wo ist dein New York Times Bestseller? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ich werde so heiser sein morgen, wenn ich das durchziehe. Weil das Spiel ist, glaube ich, nur 4-5 Stunden oder so. Also theoretisch kann ich das heute durchkloppen, wenn ein paar Leute dabei bleiben. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oder wenn ich so lange reden kann. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzical. Neues Wort gelernt. At Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Ich tendiere dazu, Apex zu zocken. Ja, du kannst auch Punkte verlieren gehen, das ist fein für mich. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a member, I think it will help us get all a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, AJ? Junge, sie haben ihn um den Finger gewickelt vom anderen Stern. Ich tue jetzt, wenn es ein Simp ist, dann ist es er. Und wenn er cool ist, dann bin's ich. Nur damit die Leute hier nicht durcheinander. Ich habe nichts zu verlieren. Isn't that right, AJ? Abstieg nicht mehr, ja. Wenn man so am Boden des Ratings ist, dass man gar nicht mehr fallen kann. Fühl ich, Bro, fühl ich. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Ich sag's dir, du Niki, du wirst was verpassen. Ich sag's dir, du. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. AJ. Digi, das ist ja Gaslighting vom anderen Stern. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Ich fühle mich echt in so einem schlechten Anime. Insert motivational picture, never underestimate a man who has nothing to lose. Er spielt auf PS4, Bro, gegen PC-Spieler ist kritisch. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Ist okay, also wir bringen dich da durch, Bruder, wir schaffen das schon. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls light. Nur mal so nebenbei, die Musik ist ein Banger, Mann. Richtig mieser Jam. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Ich mach mal die Tür zu, sonst ruft mein Nachbar noch die Cops oder so. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Ich glaube, Niki ist schon weg. Monika looks over at me once more. AJ, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hihihi. Hör auf zu lachen. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writings? Er haut jetzt so, Veilchen sind Rosen sind rot, Veilchen sind blau. Ich fühle gerade das Game. Ein Mann vom Format. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey AJ, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Du kannst nicht jedes Mal lachen, wenn ich irgendwas mache. Rosen sind rot, Veilchen sind blau, ich knall an diese Frauen. No character development. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these four girls. Wann stirbt jemand für das Protagonist-Power-Up? Kommt noch, Bro, kommt noch. Also, ich weiß nicht. Wahrscheinlich stirbt Sayori. Damit ich so. Dann. Imagine, es wird auf einmal so ein Beat'em-up-Fighting-Game. Ich werde so Super Saiyan. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Digga, sonst chillst du halt so dieses Manga und Drugs off, so chill halt mit den Mädels, I guess. Bro, einfach zuschauen. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of myself. Oder all of these girls. Dann bist du Star-Auto. Schreibt dann nur die ganze Zeit, wie die depressive Horrorschreiberin Yuri gestorben ist. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Nimm Kondome mit. And of course that starts with writing a poem tonight.